hold on, did anyone else notice that? In the middle of a huge concert, purple lights everywhere, thousands of fans watching closely, something very small but very unusual happened between Kim Taehyung and Jungkook. It wasn't loud. It wasn't dramatic. In fact, it was so quick, most people almost missed it. But once you notice it, it sticks. A quick look, a tiny cue, and suddenly Jungkook shifts closer, and Taehyung, without thinking twice, he pulls him into a side hug. Right there on stage. Now here's what everyone is asking, was that just a normal interaction? Or was there something hidden behind it? Because fans are convinced that moment meant more than it looked. Let's actually slow it down. During live performances, big moments usually steal attention: powerful vocals, intense choreography, crowd reactions. But sometimes, it's the smallest things that hit the hardest. And that's exactly what happened that night at the BTS Tampa show. The energy was already high. The stage was glowing in purple, and the crowd looked like a sky full of stars. Everything was loud, fast, perfectly timed, and then this quiet moment flipped in. Taehyung turns his head, not randomly, deliberately, like he's looking for someone specific. His eyes land on Jungkook. The eye contact lasts just long enough to feel intentional. Then comes a very small movement, not obvious, not exaggerated, just enough to signal, "Come here." And Jungkook reacts instantly. No pause, no confusion. He just moves closer, like he already understood. That's what makes it interesting. It didn't look like a performance move. It looked natural, like something they didn't need to think about. Then comes the part everyone keeps replaying. Taehyung casually places his arm around Jungkook and pulls him in. A simple side hug, nothing extra. But in that moment, it felt different. Out of thousands of people, under bright lights, in the middle of a performance, it still felt personal. And even though it lasted only seconds, fans couldn't stop talking about it. Clips started spreading. People slowed it down, zoomed in, watched it again and again. Some said it's just normal friendship. Others said there's a deeper understanding between them. And honestly, that uncertainty is what makes it so interesting. Because think about it, they were on stage. Other members were there. The crowd was watching, and still, Taehyung didn't hold back. That shows comfort. That shows trust. That shows a connection that doesn't need explanation. This is why fans notice these moments. Because beyond the music and performance, there's something real happening. And with Taehyung and Jungkook, even a small glance or gesture can say a lot. Some fans believe this was part of their own silent communication, something built over years. Others think it was just a natural, spontaneous moment. Maybe it's both. But one thing is clear: in a concert full of big highlights, this quiet moment stood out the most. Because sometimes the smallest actions leave the biggest impact. So now tell me, what did you see in that moment? Just a simple interaction, or something deeper?